Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into regional basketball for your Illinois Valley Community College Lady Eagles taking on Wilbur Wright this evening. I'm Tyler Town alongside my color commentator, Mr. Aaron Pelican. Aaron, how are we this evening?
Oh, feeling great tonight. Ready to call some playoff basketball, Tyler.
Playoff basketball. We've been waiting all year for this. This will be game number 31. And as we were discussing earlier, college athletes are still not being paid.
Yes, we were just talking about it. Still not happening, especially here at IVCC.
Especially here at IVCC. We're scholarship. We got scholarship players, though. That's
some of them.
That's on the bright side.
A couple of them.
Game number 31, NCAA athletes still not getting paid. But that's besides the point. Let's talk about some action that's going down on the floor tonight. Of course, for IVCC, who is the go-to girl, Aaron?
Well, of course, it's Julia Pohar. She has capped off that 1,000-point, the quest for 1,000 points. Congratulations to her, but she's going to be the go-to as usual. I think that's important for Julia not to force any shots tonight.
For sure.
As she's been tending to do that, and now that she's past the 1,000-point mark, maybe she can ease up and have a little bit more of a court awareness.
See, and I think what they did to her last game, they said, okay, you're 52 points away. And in reality, she was about, like, I don't know, 20 points away or something like that. So they were like, okay, look, don't try and get 52 on one game. We'll spread it out or whatever. And then they surprised her at the end of the game saying, hey, guess what? You scored 1,000 points anyways.
But she went out there.
And guess who looked stupid for that? We did.
We did.
Because we weren't included in on the joke.
Oh, my God.
Like, somebody could have told us.
Yeah, you think they would have told us, the people that have to try and relay things to the other people.
Because we're trying to tell the people about it.
Yes, the people.
And we got nothing. But Julia Poe, our player to watch for IVCC tonight, of course, as usual. We're going to turn things over to Mr. Pat Whalen right now. He has got the starting lineups and national anthem for this regional basketball contest between IVCC and Wilbur Wright. Stay tuned.
Today's game. Persons throwing objects or participating in any other acts in conflict with good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to ejection and prosecution. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Illinois Valley Community College for tonight's Region 4, Division 2, District D basketball contest between our guests on the scoreboard, the Wilbur Wright College Rams and your IVCC Lady Eagles. Before we meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest, we ask that everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Face the colors of our flag for the playing of our national anthem. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the guests on the scoreboard, the Rams from Wilbur Wright College. They entered the contest with a record of 6 wins and 20 losses. At guard, a 5'6" freshman from Julian High School in Chicago, number 22, Kenyatta Hurst. At forward, a 5'8" freshman from Al Abbey High School, Chicago, number 12, Christina Funches. At guard, a 5'2" sophomore from Waukegan High School, Waukegan, Illinois, number 3, Damari Schneider. At forward, a 5'9" freshman from Lakeview High School in Chicago, number 23, Gianna Cruz. And at guard, a 5'2" freshman from Sen High School in Chicago, number 31, Darrenese Moten. The head coach for the Rams, Mr. Tom Horn, assisted by Mr. Mark Thornton. And now, the starting lineup for your Illinois Valley Community College Lady Eagles. They enter the contest with a record of 17 wins and 10 losses and co-champs of the Arrowhead Conference. At one guard, a 5'6" sophomore from the Academy of St. Bede, Peru, Illinois, number 4, Julia Pohar. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Bader Gymnasium and Marquette Academy, Ottawa, Illinois, number 12, Hallway Hunter Wright. At forward, a 5'9" freshman from Brockman Gymnasium and Kewanee High School, Kewanee, Illinois, number 10, Rachel Morawski. And at forward, a 5'8" sophomore from Cavalier Country, LaSalle Peru High School, Peru, Illinois, number 23, Quincy Weber. And in the post, a 6'2" sophomore from Marquette Academy, Ottawa, Illinois, number 45, Cassidy Murphy. Head coach for the Eagles, Mr. Tom Patak. He's in his 5th year at IVCC. Assisted by Miss Brittany Moriarty in her 1st year at IVCC.
And there you have it, the starting lineups for IVCC and Wilbur Wright. Tyler Town on the call here. I will be your play-by-play man. Mr. Aaron Pelican going to be doing some scoreboard and color commentary this evening.
I'm sweating.
He is a man of many talents. Mason Lucas over there on the statistics, and Jacob Steinberg going to be bringing you the camera feed, the live camera feed here from the Eagles Nest. So we have a good one on hand. Well, maybe. Looks like, okay, so we do have a number 30 on the bench. Number 30, her name is Sierra Sanders, averaging 18 points, 14 rebounds a game. Okay, Aaron?
Okay,
got that?
yeah.
Not really sure what she's doing on the bench to start. We'll have to find out.
Well, she came in way late.
Yeah, she wasn't here for warm-up. She did not decide to warm up today.
She wasn't even here for the national anthem.
No, she wasn't here. I mean, I didn't see her lining up. I didn't see her for anything, but she's sitting on the bench now. So that'll be somebody to look out for off the bench. First shot, no good by Pohar of the game. And Morawski got the offensive rebound, but traveled. It's going to be the first turnover for IVCC.
Got to use that dribble. Great job, be there for the board, but, you know, got to be able to dribble, too.
Yep, absolutely. So 15 seconds gone by, and IVCC is in sort of a zone press. Ooh, there's another near travel, but I guess they weren't calling that one.
Probably was a travel.
I thought it was a travel, but oh well. Julia Pohar, nice hustle back steal. Here she comes the other way with a lead pass up ahead to Morawski. Morawski in front. Quincy Weber up and good for 2. First points of this regional season for IVCC belonging to Quincy Weber.
Some pretty easy transition defense led into some pretty easy transition offense there for the Eagles.
Easy steal, easy bucket. Let's hopefully we can see more of that throughout the rest of the night. Here we got another turnover by the Rams. Clearly bothered by this zone press of IVCC. Weren't ready for it as Pohar pulls up for 2 and knocks it in. 4-0 IVCC. Scoreboard and camera thing here. We're not really sure how we're going to do this. See if Mason can do something about that.
Maybe Mason could do something about it. I think, yeah.
All right, well, we'll go without it for now. We'll see what we can do a little bit later on, maybe by the end of the first half. But here we are. IVCC up 6 and Cassidy Murphy up 4, rather. And Cassidy Murphy puts it in for 2 more. So 8-2, just over 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Murphy with 2, Weber with 4, and Julia Pohar with 2.
Oh, well, there it is.
There we go. We found it. We found it easily. Easy enough.
Mason.
Mason now triples as a...
No, Mason, keep doing your stats now.
Yeah, now keep going with the stats. Now we're good. We got it pulled up. We're technological geniuses as Julia Pohar, a genius from behind the three-point line.
Wow.
Forces the first timeout to be called by Wilbur Wright. 11-2. IVCC leading by 9 points. Just under 8 minutes to go in the first. And we are back fresh off the first time out of the ball game. IVCC leading 11-2. And we're going to have, oh man, Direnice Motan. That's several syllables in one name.
It's a lot of syllables.
That's going to be tough. Direnice Moten. We'll just say Moten from now on, as there's a layup no good by Funches, rebounded by Murphy. Outlet up ahead to Hunter Wright. Here she comes. Crosses.
Oh, heads up.
Into the lane. Shot no good. Rebounded by the, the Renaissance woman of this team. Sierra Sanders, she goes up and is blocked by Cassidy Murphy. Good defense by Murphy.
Ran into a brick wall in Murphy right there.
Yeah, taken back the other way by Hunter Wright as she walks the ball across the half-court line. It's Morosky. Now inside to Murphy, who bounces it inside. Quincy Weber up and good for 2. That one's just too easy.
Right now it is too easy on both ends of the floor for IVCC.
Nice.
Forcing turnovers on one and getting easy buckets on the other.
And it's something we're not truly accustomed to seeing IVCC getting off to a hot start.
Yeah, exactly. This early in the game, usually this is when they're the ones that's down 2-13.
Yeah, absolutely. So 13-2 our score at the moment. And Wilbur Wright has done next to nothing on offense and even less on defense is what it seems so far. Wright bounces it to Weber in the corner. Now Wright has it on the wing. Pohar for 3. That shot no good. Rebounded by Weber. Weber trying to find somebody, and we're going to get a jump ball before she can outlet the ball. And it's going to go to the Rams of Wilbur Wright.
Weber got caught holding the ball down there. Great job to be there for the board.
Yeah. Moten's going to take the ball up the court and is met abruptly by Morosky and Pohar, but eventually the Rams get it across half court. Moten, hesitation, behind the back. Ooh, she can dribble. She can dribble a little bit as she kicks it out. There's a three-point jumper, no good.
You got to finish that.
No good was Funches' three-point shot, and it's Julia Pohar back the other way on the fast break. Pump fake, up and in for 2 is Julia Pohar. She's got 2 more. Make it 7 in the ballgame.
Sent Sanders flying with the pump fake in transition.
You know, I remember last season when we had the first regional game. It was at home, obviously. We had that leak in the roof.
Oh,
we were here.
I forgot. That was the regional game?
That was the first regional game last year, and we were here all night for that.
All night long.
But it was definitely a lopsided affair, that's for sure.
Yeah.
As Sanders misses the 2-point basket.
Yeah, there's a lot of airtime to fill that night.
Oh my goodness, we
did everything.
We called off the next day from work. We're like, you know what, our voices, we can't talk.
We told Lori, you know, you pay us great, but
yeah, it's just I'm sorry.
Sometimes you got to call in sick.
We lost our voices.
Yeah.
We have our first substitute into the game, Jenna Luchetto, coming in for Cassidy Murphy.
In the business, they call that a commentator's hangover.
Yeah.
You know.
In the business.
In
which we are a part of.
Yes, very strongly.
As we're gonna have a hold foul on. Let's see. Number 3? Yeah, number 3, Damari Schneider. Damari Schneider. We'll go with Damari.
DeMarie.
That'd be cool, too.
I think it's DeMarie.
Morosky a little bit hesitant this evening. She didn't take that shot. Julia Pohar will, though. That one a little bit off the mark. Quincy Weber fighting for the rebound, and she lost it out of bounds. Yep, last touch by IVCC.
Pohar is still going to get hers tonight, and we've seen that in nights past. But again, she's off to another slow start, which is something that we've seen the last few games now.
Well, she's got 7.
Yeah.
But from beyond the arc, you're right.
Yeah.
She's only thinking 1 for 3, 1 for 4 tonight. So
exactly, she's going to get hers either way.
Yeah. So 15-2, IVCC leading comfortably as it's Funches who hits the deck. And supposedly was pushed by Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright was kind of surprised by that, as was I, as was Aaron.
Yeah, it looked like she just tripped over herself.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're doing. You're trying to keep it close, you know.
Yeah.
The fans came here to see a good game, but they definitely do not have one so far. So maybe the referees are going to have to step in. Hopefully not, though.
Hopefully not. Hopefully we don't get there tonight.
Yeah. Sanders got the inbound pass, and now it's Schneider on the wing. Moten up top. Remember, she can handle the ball.
She's skipping around
She's
up there.
just skipping at the top of the key, down 13.
Swag. She got some swag with it.
Pohar took that one away. And, whew, how can you swag when you're down 13? I don't get it.
I mean, some people are just too swaggy.
Luchetto
too swaggy.
with a wide open fast break layup, 17-2.
Hey,
this one is getting out of hand quick.
You know, some people can look at that in a bad way. I look at that and say, hey, I respect that.
Oh, my goodness, Julia Pohar. Does Sanders even want the ball? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Finds Morosky, and Morosky saves it to Weber, but she traveled a little bit. Didn't look like she had possession, but apparently took one too many steps.
And she didn't travel either. That was 2 steps.
Yeah.
But, hey, I guess, hey, you know, we're in the booth.
I don't know.
That's why we're in the booth.
But, wow. So Schneider's going to take a seat. And we got number 22, Kenyatta Hurst.
Sound, do we have a, speaking of turnovers.
Ooh, Morosky gets on the floor. I think that one was last touched by IVCC still, yep. Morosky, the last one to touch it, as her and Sanders both hit the floor.
Sound, do we have a turnover count, Sound? What? Do we have a turnover count? You can answer in the mic.
Yeah. Speaking of the mic, Billy.
I mean, 5 turnovers.
5 turnovers. That's
well,
it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got, but I was a little behind, so
yeah,
we'll make that 6.
We'll make it 6.
We'll make it 6.
Yeah, that's 6 now. With
6 turnovers.
And we've been here for 6 minutes, so averaging about a turnover a minute.
That makes sense.
That makes perfectly sense. I mean, yeah, that's good sense so far. Good job, Mason. We like that. So if IVCC wins this evening as Pohar's, that's one's going to be off the side of the backboard. If IVCC wins this evening, they will be in action this Saturday, and we're hoping to bring that one to you live from Waubonsie Community College. They're going to be probably taking on Prairie State, and that's going to happen this Saturday. As Pohar's transition layup is no good. Rebounded by Moten. Now it's Moton on the way. Into the lane,
look at that.
lays it up. No good. And we got a push underneath.
She got some hop in her step.
She does. She can probably dunk.
She's kind of like the dude that I'm wearing on the back of my jersey right
Yeah,
here.
it's true. Derek Rose.
Derek Rose.
Yeah. She's a lot like Dearenice Moten. Resembles Derek Rose.
A lot like Derek Rose.
We're making some lofty comparisons. This
I wore my Derek Rose hoodie tonight because he's gotten brought up a few times in our last couple broadcasts.
Yep.
And this could be our last home game.
You need to defend him.
So I thought,
Well, actually, not could. This definitely is the last home game.
This is the one.
This is it.
So I felt like, I felt homey. I felt at home wearing a Derek Rose sweatshirt
That's nice.
tonight.
That's real nice. We
This one's for
that.
Steiny.
This one's for Steiny. Steiny's a Bulls fan, not a Derek Rose fan, though.
Not a Derek Rose fan.
Odd. Oh, he said false. Well, we're not sure what he is. Oh, yes. Okay, whatever.
Ooh.
So it's Moten up against Hunter Wright. 2-3 zone for IVCC. Seems to have worked pretty well because, hey, they've only given up 2 points.
And forced now 7 turnovers according to our unofficial count.
Unofficial, yet mostly official count. And that one last touch by Funches, staying with the Eagles. We got 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Like an NBA sort of shot clock now. We can pretend we're in the NBA right now.
Just for this one.
A lot of fun.
This one inbounds play, we can pretend.
This will be fun.
And here we are.
So Weber inbounds to Thomason. Only 24 seconds to score. That one is stolen away by Sanders.
Oh.
Nice defense by the Renaissance woman for the Rams, Sierra Sanders. Moten up against Luchetto. Kicks it out. Funches. Cross court to Hurst.
Seems like nobody really wants to shoot on this.
Anybody?
This Rams offense.
You play to win the game, and it's 17-2. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They do have to remember that they have one of those. Now it's a three-pointer launched by Hurst.
Ooh.
Well long. Rebounded by Quincy Weber. Weber. Pohar pulls up for 2. And good. Up and around, in and out, and good. Julia Pohar make that 2 more for her. Yeah. So 19-2. 2.5 minutes to go in the first. IVCC. What if they scored 100? Wouldn't that be some way to start your regional season?
I'd like some Big Macs in the Eagles Nest tonight.
Yeah, we need Big Macs. We got plenty of people out here in the Eagles Nest as well. So it's been a very supportive crowd all year. And, no different tonight as we got another turnover. This time it's Moten. as Lexi Marks checks into the game for the first time. She gets Hunter Wright in this 17-point ball game. You know, for this many people in the gym, which I'm not lying to you people, there's a lot of people in the gym right now.
It actually is pretty decently packed tonight.
It's funeral home quiet in here.
It's pretty quiet. And you know what? It's kind of a funeral home type of score right now.
Yeah, it is, because the Rams season is just about dead. So Lexi Marks pulls from 3 right off the bench, no good. Pohar with the board, and in for 2 more. Julia Pohar having a fantastic game so far. She's got 11. More than half. Yes, because 10.5 would be half. So she's got 11. So she's got more than half of the IVCC points.
Oh, I love doing some math up in the Eagles' nest.
Quick math here in the Eagles' nest. Speaking of math, IVCC's winning by 19, 21-2.
Let's see if the Rams can cut into the score here. One point at a time, starting with a couple free throws.
Yeah, they're going to need them. They're definitely going to need any points that they can get. And Haley Berea going to check into the game for...
Well, it seems, you know, Sanders is their go-to. She's been averaging 18 points per game this year, but she has only touched the ball about 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So, I mean, although that is accredited to the amount of turnovers that they have.
That's true. I mean, I'm sure she's more of a post player, given her height.
Yeah.
And, and her amount of rebounds on the year, 14 per game. So, clearly she's the only one on this team that rebounds. But there's 2 free throws good by Hurst. Now she ties Funchess for the team lead.
Oh, geez.
Of 2.
Catch me off guard. See, I wasn't even ready to switch to 4 here on the scoreboard.
Hello.
It's been a while since I went to that away score.
Thomason shot fake right into the lane. Hesitation layup, no good. Rebounded by Berea. Weber up for 2. That one, no good as well. On the floor right now for IVCC, it's Weber, Thomason, Pohar, Marks, and Berea. And it's Hurst at the top of the key. Schneider on the wing, gets a screen from Davis, and now Davis has it. Funchess lines it up for 3 and is no good. Rebounded, strong rebound by Lexi Marks. Oh my goodness, and Sanders tried to take it right away from her.
Did take it right away from her, but then
lost it right away.
Lost it herself.
I think she might have took Lexi Marks' head with her.
That was pretty aggressive.
That was very aggressive.
It was very aggressive. All ball, though.
My goodness. Yeah, it was clean. It was scary. I was concerned for the health of Lexi Marks' neck after that one. This one's staying with IVCC. We got 12 seconds left on the shot clock, 43.5 seconds left in the first quarter.
I'm sure Pribs wouldn't have liked losing a cousin over something like that.
That'd be something. There's a pass that went well out of bounds. Another turnover. May sound. We should get a sounder or maybe a graphic that says like, turnover counter. Yeah, it's like, hey, May sound.
Hey, May sound.
How many turnovers is that?
Like a little jingle.
It's like, I ran out of room. There you go.
10 turnovers. 10 turnovers in the first quarter.
Holy cow.
10 turnovers.
Jeez, oh my goodness.
10 turnovers.
Jeez, Billy, get away from the mic.
Back up from the mic, Billy. There's a fast break layup, no good by Sanders. Berea with the Tom Brady-like hat. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
And Marks, no good. Thomason, back up. That one is good.
That one.
Wow. Thomason, and that is how the first quarter comes to an end. We are a little bit off the pace for 100 points, 23-4, IVCC. Well, it's all IVCC, I should say, in this opening quarter. Great game so far for the Eagles. Remember that they move on to Robanzi. Yeah. They win this one. IVCC leads by 19. 23-4, IVCC leading by 19 in this game 1 of the regional season for IVCC. Julia Pohar leading the way so far. She has got 11, and it's Quincy Wilbur who's got 6.
Let's see if Wilbur Wright can get something going offensively and on defense, too, where they've just been holes all over the place.
Hunter Wright at the top of the key. Passes to Julia Pohar. IVCC working around the top of this non-aggressive 1-2-2 zone. Berea underneath, lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Davis. Ooh, Berea tries to get the steal, but tipped it right into the hands of Kenyatta Hurst. Funches into the lane. That layup is short, rebounded by Marks. Here comes Hunter Wright the other way with it. Crosses, and yep, she carried just a little bit as she was trying to get a little bit too crafty on that one-woman fast break.
Hey, when you're up 23-4,
yeah,
you
why
know,
not?
Why not?
See, when you're down 23-4, you should not be skipping at the top of the key.
Yes.
Back and forth. That's true. I mean, there's lots of NBA point guards that can get away with it. But
traveling does not exist.
That's true. Traveling's not really a thing in the NBA, believe it or not. Ooh, there's a bad move there by Davis.
Man.
Right. Gave it right to Haley Berea.
A lot of bad turnovers so far. Just a lot of them. Ooh, speaking of bad turnovers.
Bad turnovers, hello. And it's Sanders back the other way.
Euro
steps and puts it in for her first points of the ball game.
Wow, a crafty Euro there from Sanders.
Yeah.
Showing exactly why she can put up 18 points a game.
But hasn't yet. Was that a 3 or was that a 2?
That was a 2.
That was a 2. Okay.
That was in the paint there.
I was trying to put some stats down, some point totals down, and I looked away for a second. Julia Pohar's already back at it again.
Tell you what, Tyler, I'm slacking on this scoreboard right now.
25-6, 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go. 2-pointer, no good. Good rebound though by Hunter Wright. It was Funches who missed that one. Marks launches a 3-point shot. That one's no good. Murphy had the ball fall right to her as she put it up no good. Berea with that rebound. Now Hunter Wright. Marks. Berea. Cross court to Pohar. Wide open for 3. It's good. 3 more for Julia Pohar. Having a whale of a game. She's got 16.
You give Julia Pohar time to get her feet under her, set those legs, and that's pretty much automatic.
Yeah. Oh, that's for sure. 28-6. IVCC has a commanding 22-point lead. Next at ball, we'll show you the bracket that we actually have available for the viewers to see for this regional tournament. We are that high tech, ladies and gentlemen. We are that high tech.
Yep.
And that one last touch by Berea.
For now, we have brackets. You know, and hopefully next time we do have that May Sound little jingle. Let you know that May Sound's coming for you.
It's like a warning. We should get like a siren. Yep, or just you whistle. There we go. That would work too. Putting on an offensive barrage as IVCC so far.
Barrage?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how to spell that.
B-E-R-R.
See, we do a lot of academic things up here. We do math. We do spelling. Yeah. We're just very educated.
Very educated here at IVCC. Oh, the Euro again.
Sanders with another Euro step. That time it's no good. A little bit strong. And it's Hunter Wright the other way. Wright. Ooh.
Beautiful pass.
Yeah, Murphy couldn't handle it, though, and she's fouled by Davis. We got a whistle. A 5-second call. Wow. Yeah, that seemed a little quick.
That was very quick.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Sheesh. That was a quick 5 seconds. Sheesh.
Wow. Well, all right. Well, I guess IVCC can afford that one.
Yeah,
you know. It is 28-6. But let's not get accustomed to that. We don't want to just let them back into this game by any means at all.
No, this is the Eagles' nest. We got to hold
our ground.
Yeah.
Cruz fed it inside to Sanders. Her right-hand hook shot off the mark. And we got just over 6.5 minutes to go as Rachel Morosky heads off the bench up to the scorer's table. Lexi Marks pulling for 3 again, this time. Short once more. Marks. Oh, looks like she might have intercepted that pass that was intended for Berea.
Oh.
It could have been.
They call that IVCC ball?
Yeah, they're going to keep it. It must have touched somebody else besides Marks.
Tyler, I doubt that.
Yeah. Me too. I'm not going to complain because we are a pro Eagles broadcast here.
Hey, got to hold our ground.
No complaints, that's for sure. Got a brand new platoon in for IVCC.
Oh,
and
that's
ooh. Ooh. There we go. Morosky was joined by Weber and Thomason, I believe, off the bench. That means Marks, Berea, and Cassidy Murphy took a seat. Something we are not used to seeing both Murphy and Luchetto both on the bench at the same time.
Yeah, Patek usually likes to keep a little bit more of that height on the floor, whereas Thomason is a bigger body, but not as tall as Murphy or Luchetto.
Yeah. Looks like Thomason is the 5 at the moment. Weber at the 4. Maybe. Well, Hunter Wright's still the point guard. If she pulls for 3, no good. Maybe Morosky at the 3, Pohar at the 2, and then Hunter Wright at the 1. I think that's the look that Tom Patek has right now.
Ooh, hard screen.
Moton right in the lane and floats it up. Ooh,
crafty.
What did we say? Derek Rose
Derek
Jr.
Rose.
Derek Rose Jr. is Derenice Moton. Unbelievable. Hunter Wright, Julia Pohar rather. Wide open 3, no good. They can't keep giving her those, I tell you what.
No.
I mean, this game, it's very close to being over already, but I mean,
geez. When Derek's coming down the lane like that, you can't really do much to stop it.
Yeah. No,
oh, my God.
Ooh. Step back for
Heat check.
Derenice Rose.
Heat check for Derenice.
Derenice.
DeMaurice.
Derenice.
DeMaurice. Wait, I thought it was DeMaurice.
No, it's Derin.
Oh.
It's Derry and then like niece, like a niece and a nephew.
Derenice.
Yeah, like Derenice. I don't know. This is a tough one. We might have to send Mason down there for a sideline interview at half. Maybe get an interview, say, hey, listen, how do you say your name?
Yeah.
We're tired of guessing.
Well, first thing, great game out there, but first things first.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Good question, Mason. We only send Mason down there to ask the hardest hitting of questions, like what your first name is.
Hey, we give Mason credit. He went down there in our first post-game interview.
That's true.
With Isaiah Tubbs, and we had a doozy of an interview.
Yeah,
there
we did. Yeah, hopefully we can get
hard hitting.
Maybe we can get Julia Pohar after this game if we can send Mason down there fast enough with a mic.
That's journalism with a capital J.
That's capital J journalism. Morosky puts it in for 3 at the buzzer. That's Rachel Morosky's first points of the game. 3 for her. 31-8 now is the score. IVCC leading by 23.
Sorry to the folks at home who have been thinking this score has been 31-6.
Hey, we could tell them the score was like 5-5 right now.
Yeah.
They'd have no idea.
No clue.
But that's how honest we are. We just like to keep the viewers informed.
We're honestly unofficial.
Yeah, we're very unofficial. Sanders had that one tapped away by Thomason. Morosky corralled it, and it's Hunter Wright. Back with a full head of steam. And the reverse layup looking thing is no good. Thomason now off the glass, no good. Weber aboard. And, could have been a jump ball there for a little bit.
Derenice showing some toughness.
Yeah, she takes it.
The
drop-off pass.
She's got some game.
She's got some skill to her, I tell you
goodness.
what. Sanders now has 4 points.
Derenice Rose.
Derenice Rose.
Coast to coast.
I love it. That was a really good-looking drop-off pass as Quincy Weber puts it in for 2. She's got 8 now in the ballgame. I can see why she's the point guard. I mean, she can handle the ball well.
She's got good vision.
She can handle the ball better than probably most of the girls on the IVCC team.
Yeah.
As long as we're being brutally honest.
I think she can handle the ball better than most. Better than all, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big body.
Oh, and Sanders.
Yep. Hey, and just like we were saying, that's where the tall bodies are missing, down low. Where Luchetto and Murphy could have gotten up for that ball.
Luchetto and Murphy still continue to sit, as Thomason is the tallest Lady Eagle on the floor right now. Morosky, Thomason, into the lane, cross court to Quincy Weber. The pull up from the short corner. Double digits for Quincy Weber.
That's automatic. You got a KYP. You ain't look at the scouting reports. If you were looking at the scouting report, you would know.
Yep. Know your personnel.
Quincy Weber, you cannot give her that shot.
Automatic from the short corner. Derenice, D Rose, shot no good. We have a D Rose for every single broadcast.
I'm pretty sure we have.
That's
every broadcast that we've had together this year.
Yeah.
There's been a Derek Rose.
We find a Derek Rose as Thomason. Shot fakes a couple times. It puts it in. 4 for her now.
She made 3 defenders blow by her on that possession.
Yeah, she did. 37-12. Unbelievable. Great first game, though, for IVCC so far in this regional.
A statement.
That's what you want to do. You want to head to Prairie State or whoever you play next round and say, look what we just did to the team before you.
Oof.
Good luck.
Another terrible turnover.
Morosky had something going. I guess they're just going to call it travel. A slight look of disbelief on the face of Morosky.
Yeah, she did go into, there was a lot of traffic.
She was relatively straight up, I guess. We got to give it to her.
She's trying to force a foul. I'd say it's a good call from the ref.
Yeah.
You know, hey, they're up 25.
Yep. Just turn around and get walking the other way. No need to argue. No need to complain. Because it's not going to get you very far. No
sense in it.
Just about a little bit over 2 minutes before halftime, and it's 37-12. IVCC up 25.
Oh, my goodness.
As Hurst just floats one up there, and it's good, but we do have an injury on the floor.
She just lowered her shoulder into Lauren Thomason.
Yeah, and Thomason is a little bit slow to get up. She does get up, though.
If I tell you what, if that isn't an offensive foul, then you need to switch the rules in the rule book because that was the most offensive foul I've probably ever seen.
We're all very offended up here in the booth.
She literally, hold on, Tyler, let's look at this replay.
Yeah.
I want you to see this replay.
Yeah.
She really, truly,
just
she was tackling her in the open field, went shoulder first.
Yeah.
That was something else.
Oh yeah. Thomason was like a deer in headlights on that one. That was.
I could see why Thomason was slow to get up after that one.
Yeah. Doherty fires for three. Her first shot of the game is no good. And Quincy Weber gets the offensive board, and up and good for Quincy Weber. 12 points in our ball game for her. My goodness. The multi-sport athlete, Quincy Weber, by the way.
Yes. I saw the softball team out getting some reps in today.
First outdoor practice.
Yeah.
Exciting. That means baseball and softball both right around the corner. We'll try and bring you some of that action on the Ivy Leader YouTube page as we are available too, of course.
Me and my tennis squad just got outside for the first time yesterday as well.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, you know.
Big tennis guy, eh?
Big tennis guy.
Huge tennis guy.
Hey, the second that these people over here at IVCC want to start calling some tennis matches, I'm the guy.
As soon as I find out a lick of tennis lingo or anything like that, as Bohar trades it in for three. As soon as I find out more about the game of tennis, besides
Tyler, it's the same thing.
15 love.
You know, somebody hits a winner down the line and give me some hot sauce.
Yeah,
you
hot sauce. That's a hot
give me
sauce
some
kind of play. Game winners down the line equal hot sauce in tennis. I like it.
You know, that's a winner chicken dinner right there.
That it is. There we go. Taking it back to the LP days, I'm sure. 42-14, 1 minute to go before halftime. IVCC leading by a whole bunch. And it's Cassidy Murphy who's just, it was either an offensive foul or a travel because Murphy was not giving any ground and Funches kept trying to give her the shoulder and it wasn't going to move her.
Those feet kept shuffling.
Yeah.
I was waiting on it.
So here we go, under a minute to go. IVCC could use a couple of good possessions here. Maybe we can get close to 50 points, eh?
Hey, I'm thinking Big Max tonight,
You want
Tyler.
Big Max. And Talty's going to fire for three. That shot just a little bit short. And we're back the other way with it. Morosky playing defense. Oh, my goodness.
Theorenese Rose with no regard. No regard
for human life.
Theorenese Rose. Too big. Too strong.
Too fast.
Too good.
Too good. That was a good looking play. I'm telling you what, man. She's impressed me the most on anybody on this Wilbur Wright team.
You asked me if I had to pick one player off this team, you know, put him on my squad. Theorenese Rose, without a doubt.
Or Moton. We could also say her real last name, which is also Moton.
I forgot her last name.
Who knows?
I forgot her last name.
Might as well be Rose. 30 seconds to go. IVCC leading 42-16. It's Quincy Weber on the short corner up inside to Cassidy Murphy, who was fouled.
Whole lot of contact on that.
Hey, you know, if this were the Y League, the clock would still be running.
You know, yeah, we're at that point.
Yeah. But unfortunately, we're not. So we got to sit here and just the clock stopped.
We're used to Y-ball up here in the booth.
That's true. We're big Y-ball guys.
Yep. Mayson's basically the Y-ball guy.
Except he got hurt.
A big loss for the Y-ball.
Yeah.
You know, as a community, hearing that Maysound went down.
That's like, that's
tough.
Oh,
that's one where you have a moment of silence before the next game.
It's like Tom Brady getting hurt in the NFL. Mason Lucas getting hurt in Y-ball.
Just silence, you know, just silence. You could hear a pin drop.
Cassidy Murphy's shot tried to go in, but it didn't. Oh, and it's going to stay with IVCC as Funches and Hurst were kind of fighting over that, and they're still fighting to this day about who was supposed to get that rebound.
To this day.
To this day, they still hate each other as one let the ball go out of bounds.
Oh, man.
Weber inside, Morosky outside to Julia Pohar. Pohar, pass fakes. Thinking about pulling up. There's a little bit too much time left on the clock.
She'll pull this time.
Yeah. Oh, she tried to feed it to Quincy Weber, trying to force that a little bit. We got 3 seconds left on the game clock. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that's how the first half comes to a close. 42-16, IVCC leading by quick math, 26?
Yep.
26. That's good math right there.
Yeah, that's
I like
good math up here in the booth.
So before we send it away to a commercial break, I guess we could call it. Why don't we bring up the tournament bracket that we have so far?
Go ahead, sound.
There we go. So we'll take a look at this bracket that we have for the rest of this regional. And while we look at it with you at home, IVCC clearly looking like they're going to win this one and then probably take on Prairie State. So we'll have that game for you live right here on the Ivy Leader YouTube channel. 6 o'clock on Saturday. Aaron and I will be back in about 12 minutes with a little bit of a halftime show for you. IVCC leading by 26 at the half. Keep it here. And we are back with some halftime basketball action. It's IVCC leading 42-16. It's a 26-point blowout. A scoring clinic being put on by IVCC so far. A great game. Of course, being led by Julia Pohar, who's got 11, I believe, tonight. Mason, fact check. How many points did Julia Pohar have this evening?
She's got 19.
19. Oh,
19.
all right. That's a heavy mic.
Wow.
19 and 5 steals.
19 points?
19
You thought she had 11?
Yeah, that's when I probably stopped keeping track.
Wow.
Too many, a lot of math. 19 points for Julia Pohar. What else she got? 5 steals?
So much for that. So
Five
much for
steals.
that educated IVCC thing.
So much for that. So 19 points,
math.
5 steals for Julia Pohar, and I believe Quincy Weber has 12 points.
Quincy's got 12 points, 6 offensive rebounds,
Wow.
9 total boards.
Wow, nine rebounds. So she's very close to getting that infamous double-double,
Hey,
coveted double-double.
We were talking up here. We said we think Quincy Weber is the MVP of this game so far.
Absolutely.
Doing it on both ends and doing a lot, on the rebounds,
Yep.
and putting that little mid-range jumper in the back like she always does. Doing a great job tonight.
And as far as the Wilbur,
I thought
Wright Rams
I'd
go,
give you an interesting stat, boys.
Yeah.
We've been talking about the turnovers,
Uh-huh.
but it's tied right now in the turnover battle, 13-13.
No way.
Unofficially,
Wow.
I doubt it.
unofficially,
I doubt
unofficially,
it.
of course.
the way IVCC's really winning this one is on the rebounding side. They got 12 offensive rebounds, so
Also, Mason, hot take. You know also why they're winning?
they scored more
They
points.
scored more points.
hot
They
take.
also scored more
That's
points.
a really hot take.
Yes, that's a huge take. So 42-16, they scored 26 more points. That's what we have so far. So while we're at it, we'll talk a little bit, because this is a regional basketball game, so we're going to talk a little bit about the bracket right now. So the bracket, right now we are in the first round game. I thought I was like, you know what, I'll just hint at it a little bit.
That was pretty straightforward.
That was pretty straightforward. So right now we're talking about the bracket and what IVCC has got for them. So this one, clearly, this is the first round matchup. I mean, duh. I mean, you take a look at the score right now. This is not typically what a regional game looks like. So when it comes down to what the second round matchup might look like, Prairie State, I believe, is the higher seeded team. As I pull it up on my phone here, it'll be either Prairie State or Blackhawk. And we obviously just saw Blackhawk last Tuesday. Took pretty good care of them, so I'm assuming Prairie State will probably do the same. Last time IVCC played Prairie State, they beat them by about 14, give or take a few. I believe that's what I saw last time I checked. So they should hopefully be able to pull it out for their second game, which will take them then to the championship game, which the number 1 seed of this regional, as you can see on your screen, is Kankakee. So Kankakee is a team that IVCC lost to, but I talked to Julia Pohar about it, as I usually do. See what the inside scoop. She says, we lost to Kankakee by several points. I think it was double digits, but not more than 20. And she said, but she got hurt in the first quarter. Twisted her ankle. Didn't play very much, hardly at all throughout the rest of the game. Obviously, we know Julia Pohar is a deciding factor in every single IVCC women's basketball game.
And she's averaging how many points per game?
21.4.
So there you go. If they lost by 14, there's 21 back.
We win by 7.
Yeah.
In the regional championship.
Hey,
so
numbers never lie.
Numbers never lie, and that's hopefully the way we're going to look at it. So there you go. There's the kind of regional preview there as we have it up on the screen, because, yes, we are that high-tech.
Yes, we are.
We're extremely high-tech.
This is actually kind of crazy.
I know. We're that good.
We're that good. We're that good.
We are.
But IVCC looks like they really do have a really real chance to be champions.
Real chance.
This regional.
Real chance.
This year.
Like soccer, they got a real chance. If you're a soccer fan.
Oh, huge soccer
Huge
fan.
soccer guy, yeah.
Huge. Yeah. And you know what? I'm super disappointed that my squad, USA, didn't make it to the
that's
World Cup.
disappointing. That's
to my squad,
first time in a long time.
Ish.
But, hey, guess what?
We got IVCC basketball to call.
That's exactly right. And we got a little bit of travel there to start it off. There we go.
Oh.
Take that, Wilbur Wright Rams. Now we're winning the turnover battle.
Bang.
13
Bang,
to 14.
bang. May sound.
So take that.
May sound in your
They are
unofficial stats.
They now have more turnovers than we do.
You know, if May Sound can say it's unofficially tied, I'd say we're unofficially winning the turnover battle by like 12 turnovers.
And we're officially winning the game by a lot.
Yeah.
And that's official because we got that right off the scoreboard.
It's actually pretty official. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Speaking of scoreboards.
Hey, that's right.
Your
forgot
boy,
you got a job to do.
Your boy is supposed to be on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's all right.
I think the universe, nobody scored yet.
Yeah. Ooh, underhand bounce pass to Quincy Weber down low, and it's Julia Pohar with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Kind of threw it a little bit off the legs of Quincy Weber. She's going to fire for 3. That's not her shot, especially fading way out of bounds.
With 2 defenders in her face.
2 defenders at the end of the shot clock. But
especially not her shot.
So surprisingly enough, it didn't fall. And now it's Moton or D. Rose, as we've been saying.
Oof.
Back the other way.
Oh,
There's
still doing her thing.
3-pointer launch. No good by Hurst. Rebounded by Murphy.
Oh, you got to dish that.
Yep.
There you go.
Hunter Wright up ahead to Julia Pohar. Lays it up with the left hand. And good. 2 more for Julia Pohar. And she now is about tied with her season average. She's got 21.4 on the year and 21 points here tonight.
Just 0.4 more, and she'll be tied.
Yep, if she can just get that coveted 0.4 basket that they have, the little spot on the floor. It's like, hey, can I just take the 0.4, please? Thank you.
I'll pass on the point.
There's 2 more for Sanders. She's the leading scorer for the Rams. She's got 8 of their 18. Hunt Wright in no hurry here, as we're a minute and a half into the second half. As she takes it into the lane, kicks it to Cassidy Murphy, who lays it up and good with the right hand.
Okay. Sorry, thought I goofed everything up there for a second, Tyler.
Are we okay?
We're okay.
We're okay. All right, thank goodness.
Okay.
Do the people know what the score is?
46-18.
There we go. That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters.
Man.
It's good. Just over 8 minutes ago, as Pohar is tagged with it was a double dribble, actually.
I think that the ref was really caught off guard by the move that Dean Reese just pulled off.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think she got her feet moving, but the dribble was still going, and I think that the ref was just felt like he had to call something.
He was dumbfounded.
Yeah,
I actually thought it was a reach-in by Pohar.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm not really sure. But hey.
What a Cassidy Murphy with the up and under move, a filthy.
Oh my goodness. Reminds me of Hakeem the Dream.
Yes.
We have Derrick Rose and Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon on the same court tonight.
The flesh.
Wow.
This is like NBA 2K.
Oh my gosh.
All over again.
This is a great night in the Eagles Nest. Great way to send us off, Tyler.
There's Hurst, shot no good. Rebound up and good by Sanders. First to double digits for the Rams. She's got 10. See, we like to do that. We like to make some lofty comparisons.
Lofty? I think it's pretty spot on if you ask me.
It lands anywhere from spotty to lofty to spot on. Yeah. There we go.
where there's really no in between.
No, it's one or the other. But mostly spot on.
Mostly spot on. I'd say we're pretty spot on tonight.
Morosky going to kick it to Murphy, who nearly lost it, and is just run around in a circle, eventually corrals it. I don't even know how to call that.
Off. Oh, did that? Yes! Oh, give me
that.
Yes! Shot clock cheese.
A 2? You're going to give her a 2 for that?
They're going to give her a 2? If there's ever a .4 play, that was it.
That was it.
That was it.
My goodness.
Wow.
And believe it or not, it's the first points of the game for Hunter Wright.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh,
the finger roll.
Too good looking.
He gets a butter with that roll, Neil. Get some butter with that roll.
Oh, man.
Do more for Moton.
Get some great vibes from Moton tonight.
She's got 6. She's been pretty impressive. Quincy Weber, short corner jumper, no good. Rarely do you see a miss on that one. (50-22) over 6 minutes to go. IVCC has this one pretty much well in hand. Is that jump shot no good by Moton?
Kind of looks like Derek. Kind of looks like Derek.
Yeah. I mean, that was.
He
was never too keen on his mid-range jump shot game, I guess. It's Hunter Wright at the top of the key, and it's still I don't know what kind of defense this is. I guess it's man, technically. And there's a three-pointer poured in by Julia Power, up to 24 now this evening.
Been such a casual 24.
Yeah, I know. It hasn't been flashy.
No.
Not one bit.
Just casual.
That's why I was a little bit surprised at the fact that she did have 19 points at the half.
It's just like she's strolling through the grocery aisle, you know?
Easy pickings. Speaking of easy pickings. There's another steal. 6 steals, right, Mason, for Julia Pohar? 6 steals.
6 steals. That's free cheese. Free cheese.
This could be the first ever double-double I've ever witnessed with points and steals. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I mean, I'm sure there has been one in the pros, but not one that I've witnessed, so. It'll be interesting as Morosky's going to fire again for 3. That one's good.
Oh, they're pouring in now.
Rachel Morosky's got 6, 2 threes, and she even did that with a hand in the face.
Yeah, that was. I mean, she has some length to her, so she has the ability to just kind of rise up over somebody.
Yeah,
and that's a great attribute to have. Morosky having another solid game. That jumper is as consistent as ever.
The girl can shoot. That's for sure. And now it's Sanders. Averaging 18 and 14 on the year.
Oh, just make that 7.
7 steals for Julia Pohar. She nearly lost it out of bounds.
Losing it on Morosky.
Yeah, she ran into Morosky several times in one possession. Hunter Wright with the shot fake into the lane and tried to find Morosky, threw it away though.
I was waiting to respect the floater. Yep. Perfect time for it.
Floater alert. And there's a block off the backboard by Morosky, and then she fouls Sanders on the offensive board and put back.
Whose house is this?
Rachel Morosky's.
Rachel Morosky's
Clearly.
house.
Are we in Kiwani? No.
Yeah. No,
should we
not.
be? Probably.
But you just got denied.
Here's
by
a fun
Rachel
fact.
Morosky.
The fun fact of the broadcast: never actually been to Kiwani before.
Really? Never.
Well, I might have driven through it.
You know, I honestly couldn't tell you if I've been to Kewanee or not.
It's not.
You know, if I was, it wasn't too much.
It wasn't
of a
to
big
be
deal.
in Kewanee.
Yeah, it wasn't too much of a big deal to where I was like, hey, I'm in Kewanee.
Yeah.
You know.
I've been to every single other hometown, I believe, for IVCC. Let's see, where have I been? I've been to Oglesby, of course.
Where have I been? Jeez.
Been in Peru. Been to. Have you been to Ransom, Illinois? That's where Paige Talty.
Yeah. That's
Ransom?
tough. Ransom?
I don't think so. I don't know where Ransom is.
Jeez. Maybe.
It's close.
Maybe I've been to Ransom.
I've, of course, been to Ottawa, Kewanee, been to Mendota, been to Naplate, Arlington.
Oh,
I've been to Arlington,
my
too.
goodness.
It's Cassie Murphy, another post move for her.
Cassie Murphy is teaching the Rams a lesson in how to score in the post.
The young guns.
Fundamentals first.
David
Cassie
Robinson.
Murphy.
David Robinson / Hakeem Olajuwon is just a teacher out here.
The Admiral / the Dream.
She heads to the bench now with 8 points, but 6 of them, I believe, coming in the second half. Whew.
Wow.
My goodness, she's been putting on a scoring clinic down there in the post. Nice to see the good old-fashioned post game. We don't get to see that very much with all these flashy three-point jumpers.
Oh,
my goodness.
Sit down. Oh, let me step back. Let me step back and kiss myself, Neil.
Oh, my goodness. Shadow down in the post. That was crafty, man. I tell you what.
That was really crafty.
He's just fun to watch.
Man.
He's extremely fun to watch.
I like Dean Narise's game.
Dearanice Moton.
Motown.
Protons, neutrons, and motons.
Welcome to Motown, where we got the funk.
That's what makes up the Rams. We're in Motown, baby.
We got the funk. Let me hit you with the step back and kiss myself.
Oh, my goodness.
58.
You're having fun up here in the Eagles Nest.
Having fun in the Eagles Nest tonight.
58-25. Pohar says, why not let it fly? And she
Why not?
knocks it home. Why
not?
Seriously, why not, man?
I tell you what. Somebody get McDonald's, the local Oglesby McDonald's on the line.
Please
and tell them we have about an order of about 70 Big Macs. And we scored 100 points, so we want them for free.
Start working.
Yeah.
Because we're at 61 points right now. And 3.5 minutes to go in the third. Got to score 14 points before the end of the third. Can they do it? Well, if they're shooting like this, they sure as heck can come pretty close.
There's a post position for Sanders there.
Sanders with the turnaround jumper. That looked pretty good.
Exactly. That looks good. A little fadeaway jumper, turnaround. That's a good-looking shot from Sanders. And, hey, I said it about 2 quarters ago. Got to start getting her the ball.
12 for her this evening, nearing her season average of 18. Pohar open again for 3. That time is going to be short. Luchetto with the offensive rebound out to Thomason. Pohar probably had another three-pointer available to her. And Luchetto traveled before she had put the ball on the floor. Turnover for IVCC. Open corner jumper for Schneider, no good. One of the first shots we've seen her take all night. And it's Hunter Wright back the other way. Wright looking to dish it off. She eventually, she tried to find Luchetto. Crafty looking pass there.
Good hands on defense.
Yeah.
Good hands on defense. It was there, too, just good hands on defense.
61-27, 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Oh, she's got that look in her eye. Ooh.
Moten shot. No good. As Pohar was kind of knocked over.
Ooh, got to be careful with
by
that.
Hurst, and she's a little bit slow to get up. Oh, goodness. That's not good. She's extremely slow to get up.
I think that's a sign for Tom Patak to pull Pohar and start looking at the bench a little bit more.
Call off the dogs. Call off the...
She's still limping out there.
She's still in the game.
I'm surprised Patak hasn't even thought about it yet.
Tom. Hello, Tom.
Tom.
Earth to Tom.
Well, meanwhile, Hunter Wright gets pulled.
Yeah, Hunter Wright's out.
Hey, I guess, I'm in the booth, Tyler.
We better be careful with this. This is not a game where you want to see Julia Pohar go down.
Now we're starting to see a little bit more sloppy ball from IV.
Yeah. It's Moten. Over the head pass in the corner. Bunches for 3, no good.
Good find from Moten.
Mark's going to take it up herself and pass to Thompson in the corner. Ooh. Shot fake by Thompson. Had the defender going, and Marks,
all by herself, Jenna Luchetto.
Oh, my goodness. Anybody want to get a defensive board on the
I don't think anybody wanted it besides Jenna Luchetto.
Nope, that was just about it because she was the only one within about 5 feet of the ball when it came back down to earth. So 63-29, over a minute to go in the third. It's Moten at the top of the key. Ooh, a steal by Berea while she wasn't even looking.
Oh, caught her sleeping.
Yeah. Berea the other way. Pass to Luchetto. Luchetto marks. Pohar.
Oh, look at the movement.
Fires for 3.
Oh,
that would have been pretty. But Luchetto's going to get the offensive board again. Up and no good is Pohar's shot. Ball on the floor.
Oh.
And taken by Moten.
Oh, hey, Can't do that. Cannot do that.
Well, neither of the referees called travel.
I think
they kind of just assumed everybody knew what happened.
I think D. Rose just kind of thought he was in the NBA there for a second.
Yeah, I think so. We thought he'd get away with the travel. I don't think so.
No, not this time.
Not so fast.
Welcome to the Eagles' nest. You can't get away with that.
So Julia Pohar heads to the bench with 27 points, and Maddie Doherty checks into the game.
Heads to the bench where she should stay for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that'd probably be not a bad idea. Tom Thibodeau keeping Derrick Rose in a Bull 76ers game in game 1 of the playoffs. And
jeez, I don't want to talk about it.
Ugh.
I don't want to talk about it.
Lexi Marks, her first points of the ball game. Not too on fire from 3, we could say Marks is this evening, but finally got one inside the 3-point arc.
That 3 ball's been going for her of late, though. Hopefully she can carry that over to Wabanzi.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Sanders up and good with the right hand. So 10 seconds left to go. They're going to have to chuck up a shot real quick here. 5 seconds. Marks in the corner. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Doherty's going to have to check it up.
Give me that.
Ooh.
Oh, oh my goodness.
I had to wait a second on that one. It was close. But no cigar, as they say.
So much suspense here in the Eagles' nest tonight.
The suspense is real. 65-31. IVCC leading this one comfortably as we head into the 4th quarter. And we are back, 65-31, IVCC leading by 24 as we look to bring this one home injury-free for everybody and head into our game Saturday at 6 o'clock at Wabanzi for the 2nd round of the regional. As Doherty open back door, puts it up for 2, no good. And it's going to be a foul against somebody on the Eagles, apparently. Oh, on Marks. Huh. I don't know where the foul was.
Yeah, I missed that one, Tyler.
Yeah, I think we all missed that one. I don't know. Oh, well. I think the refs missed that one, too. Hey-oh. 3-pointer. Good.
Hey, there's a good-looking jumper.
Schneider has now got 3 in the game. Right, Mason? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the first shot. Yeah, that's the first points for Schneider in the game, and it's Doherty in the corner inside to Thomason. Shot fake. Dribbles the left hand. Looks for Luchetto inside. No good on the pass. And it's going back to the Rams.
Hey, shout out to our 8 viewers watching. You know, we appreciate you guys sticking with us through this one. Special shout out to my boy Max Miskalowitz.
Is he watching
sitting in Champaign watching me tonight? Shouts to Scala. Was good.
Big Champagne guy.
Yeah, big Champagne guy.
And we got an arm bar, offensive. What? I don't know. The Rams are complaining a little bit, and it's on the Eagles. So I don't know what they were complaining about, but oh well. We'll let bygones be bygones.
That's how we look at it when we're up 31 points.
Yeah.
We'll let that one go.
Wow, we are up 31.
See that quick math?
That's quick math. That's good math.
Hey, you know, back in like 3rd grade, I was the best in the class at Rocket Math.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
You put that on a job resume still, right?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. There's a 3-pointer. Lexi Marks got that one to fall. She's got 5 in the game, 68-34. And this one, we've doubled their score.
How about that?
Another quick math stat.
Wow, we got to get Big Macs for that at least.
That's Big Mac worthy.
That's Big Mac worthy.
For sure.
100 points or doubling the opponent's score. That should be in the contract.
It should be in the NBA one, too, I'm telling you.
Honestly, that's pretty impressive.
Three-pointer no good by Hurst. Rebounded, long rebound by Lauren Thomas and Haley Brea taking it the other way. Brea up ahead to Doherty. Looking inside, couldn't find anybody except Thomason, who came in out of nowhere.
Tom Patak's golden notebook.
The notebook, who drew it up to perfection, did Tom Patak, and he looks around like he didn't do it, but we all know.
He shrugs. He gives the Jordan shrug after that one.
Fixed the hair a little bit.
Hey,
I like it. Yeah.
What are you going to do? When you're a genius, you're a genius.
Just like I knew it would happen.
Yep.
Says Tom Patak. What a guy.
And that's why Tom Patak's going to be a IVCC legend one day.
Oh, yeah. Put his name up in the Raptors.
Sure, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh, for sure, when it comes to...
Definitely heading to Canton.
Yes. Layup off the side of the backboard, no good by Schneider, and she's running back holding her stomach.
LT just picking it up again? She's just picking it up on the fly?
Whew.
That one just fell right in her lap again.
Marks looks like she didn't want to shoot that, but did anyways. And rebound, Luchetto's thrown to the floor by Sanders.
That's a familiar setting for Jenna Luchetta.
Mm-hmm. She's usually on the floor.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But if you're on the floor, you get hustle points. And if you lead your team in hustle points,
you're doing something right.
First ballot Hall of Fame.
Definitely. Right next to Coach Tom Patak.
Yeah. Doherty on the wing for three. That one is up and a little bit short. Marks with the rebound. Up and good for two.
That's a good putback there from Lexi Marks. Great job to come out of bounds after she made the pass and looked like the most lively one down there.
Yep. 7 points for her in the second half. 0 points in the first half. So she definitely must have heard something at halftime that got her going. Cruz. Now it's the corner to Hurst. For three, that one's good.
Hey.
Three-pointer good by Kenyatta Hurst, and we're going to get a full timeout here on the floor as Hurst buries down her 7th point in the ballgame. So 72-37 is our score. Just over 7 minutes to go before the end of the game. Just over 7 minutes to go. IVCC leading comfortably, 72-37. Just a reminder, Aaron and I, not regulated by the FCC.
No, not at all. And we are very, very content and happy with that. So if they can stay away, hey, cool beans.
Yeah, if the FCC could, I mean, if you're going to enforce us, pay us.
Exactly. Our rules are simple.
We have simple rules.
Our rules are simple. You want to come up in the Eagles Nest?
Yeah.
Hey,
there you go.
We appreciate
Sorry,
that.
FCC. You're going to fork it over.
We have one rule.
Nice entry pass from Thomason to Murphy. Cassie Murphy still having a heck of a game tonight.
Yep, we'll get signed one day, Tyler.
Also, just a reminder, today is game number 31 of the IVCC Lady Eagle season.
What a season.
And NCAA athletes still not being paid. Whether or not you believe that, they should be or should not be. It's 31 days.
31 days.
Still have not been paid. Talty passes to Wright. Lexi Marks in the corner. Hunter Wright was open for the three. Now Marks is open for the three. She'll take it and pour it in. My goodness, Lexi Marks having a whale of a second half.
Sriracha.
She's got 10. She's the Kyle Korver of this IVCC Eagles team. At least in the second half.
At least in the second half.
Of course. So it's Paige Talty, Hunter Wright, Lauren Thomason, Cassidy Murphy, and Lexi Marks in the game right now. Ooh, nice defense between
hands.
Murphy and Marks both.
Paige Talty on the run.
Talty. Ooh, I thought she was going to pull up. She'll pull up now. Get in there. Ooh, just a little bit short. And Hunter Wright floats it up. Floater alert, no good. Ooh, that one last touched. Oh, I thought that was last touched by the Rams. But we're all up. We're about 100 feet up in the air, so we couldn't see it.
I'm 100 feet up here, but I can tell you with 96% confidence that ball is out on the Rams.
Also, I was called out at work recently because last time we said 100 feet in the air, we weren't actually 100 feet in the air.
Oh, jeez. Who's got a ruler?
I know.
Who's got a ruler?
I was like, why don't you come here and prove to me that I'm not 100 feet up in the air?
We'll stand up here. We'll stand up here, and they can take a
go
ruler.
ahead. You get your ruler, and you just prove us wrong.
Go ahead. Prove us wrong. Do it.
Right-handed shot put up and in by Gianna Cruz.
Did they have a number? You know, like 39 feet?
They didn't have a number. They just knew it was 100. I was like, well, that's not very specific.
I'm pretty sure we're 100 feet up.
I'm almost positive we're 100 feet in the air.
I'm pretty sure. So, you know, they can come over here with their ruler and they can prove us wrong.
Lexi Marks weaving through defenders. Shot no good.
Showing off the handles.
And it's going to go, I mean, it was almost like inadvertent handles in a way. You know what I mean? Like she kind of kept losing it, but then kept like getting it back. And
hey, you call it inadvertent. She calls it, you know, cooler than the other side of the pillow.
She calls it smooth as silk. That's what she calls it. We'll call it whatever sounds better. Got a couple of substitutes into the game, Rachel Morosky and Quincy Weber. Those two joining Murphy, Talty, and Wright as Moten. Her shot's no good. Rebound, tapped around, and corralled by Morosky. Here comes Hunter Wright. It's going to be her against Sanders. She Euros and dishes it off to Morosky, and she pulls it back out.
A little bit too much dancing there from Wright.
Talty for three. That shot no good. Three-pointer, that's going to be well off. And last touch by Schneider, but she tracks it down. Moten hesitates. Now it's Cruz. Inside look to Sanders. And we got a little bit of a hold there from Cassidy Murphy.
Wow, a very gutsy pass.
Yeah.
She wasn't open. She had two defenders on her. But they just took a gamble on the height advantage, and it basically did pay off.
Yeah.
Now they're out of bounds.
Shot clock reset. Which I don't know why. I don't think it hit the rim. But I guess if it goes out of bounds, I don't know. Maybe that's just an NBA rule.
Hey, you know, we are in the NBA.
That's true. We've seen some NBA-like plays this evening. And Sanders is fouled by a mixture of probably Murphy and Weber both.
That was a really good pass there from Schneider.
Yeah. They're going to call that one on Quincy Weber.
See, now they're making it a point to get Sampson the ball, which is Sanders, which should have been a point in the first quarter.
Right. First free throw is good by Sanders. Mason Lucas. Are you here? Hello, Mason Lucas. Do we have a stat total for Miss Sanders? Do we know how many points she has, Mason?
Sanders?
Yep.
17.
17 for Sanders, so she's nearing her season average. As that one put in by Rachel Morosky, her first non-3-point basket. She's got 8 tonight. 2 for 2 from behind the line. Got a brand new platoon checking in for IVCC at the next dead ball. A Schneider shot is no good. Going to be Marks, Berea, Doherty, and Luchetto.
Had Schneider down low, and they were too late on it. Now they have to bring that back up top.
Moten at the free throw line. Now it's Sanders. Sanders throwing up a wild shot.
Goodness.
Good thing they didn't call a foul. Oh, hello. Yep. All right, I was going to say, she's standing out of bounds.
Hey, if they weren't going to call it, we were going to call it.
Yeah. Hey, hold the phone. Hang on a sec.
Tyler, I could see Tyler running down half court with his arms in the air.
with the laptop. Hold on. Hey, listen to me.
Watch the replay.
Yeah, please just watch this. She's standing out of bounds.
Watch the replay, please.
So a rousing round of applause for the remaining starters and 6th and 7th women that were out there. And now we get the reserves in to finish this one out. 3.5 minutes to go, 79-40. IVCC leading by 39 as Talty looks inside to Luchetto. Marks, shot fake. Up. Ooh, she was blocked. Wow, it's actually going to be a jump ball.
That's a great job from Sanders there.
Yeah. One thing we got to point out, the men begin their regional run coming up this Thursday. They'll be at Prairie State. We will not be there, but that's where they're going to be. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of an altercation, I understand, against Sauk Valley in their final home game.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, too.
Resulting in 3 suspensions.
Oof.
So IVCC only going to have 6 players on Thursday nights.
I heard it was just players leaving the bench, correct?
Yep, that it was.
That was basically the bulk of the suspensions.
Yes, Talty tries to get in there. Sanders puts it up, and no good for 2. She'll go to line. So basically, on Thursday night at Prairie State for the guys, it'll be Isaiah Tubbs, Camonte Johnson, R.J. Thaxton, Julian Jones, Ty Bland, and Christian Harris.
So that means that Munson, Vandervoort.
Well, Munson actually today in practice popped a blood vessel in his eye, so he's questionable. He could play. He could play.
You could play through a pop blood vessel.
He could, but with one eye probably. I mean, Coach Herman was joking they might have to put an eye patch on him or something like that, which is always possible.
He was probably joking, but he was pretty serious.
Yeah,
too.
He was half serious. He was like, "Hey, look, I mean, we kind of need you." Yeah. So I mean, so we'll see if he suits up. But it was Christian Walker, Ryan Vandervoort, and Khalil Brummett that had left the bench during that altercation, so they will not be available to play.
That could end up costing IV. You know, you need legs off the bench at all times.
Thankfully, the 3 leading scorers in Bland, Tubbs, and Johnson all can play, so that's good. Julian Jones, I think, is the 4th leading scorer, so he'll be okay too. But we'll have to see how the game pans out as it's Moten with it. Inside to Sanders, up and good, and 1. Foul on Luchetto.
Sanders starting to put on a little bit of a clinic here.
Up to 20 points now, right, Mason? 20 spot for Sanders, yeah.
Well, Mason has decided to plead the 5th on that one.
He's mute. We have a mute stats man this evening. Funny how that works. Oh. Do we have 20 for Sanders tonight? Is that what we got?
20.
Yes. Yes. All right. Wow. Thank you for the confirmation. All right.
Yeah, we love our stats guys.
Yeah, we do. Doherty pours one in for 2 or first points of the ball game. My goodness. We got 2 minutes. Dose. 2 minutes to play as IVCC looking to wrap this one up 81-44.
Dean Reese she let that ball roll, but I don't think that she realized the clock.
She's still going. Hey, the clock's still going.
Hey, come on, the clock's still going. There's really no point to
Come on now. Come on.
Hey, but it looked good, and it's all part of that. She looked swaggy doing it.
Make sure you look like a professional. No matter what you do, just look like a professional.
I think that again, D. Rose just thought she was in the NBA again.
Yeah, and she goes with the floater, a little bit long, rebounded by Marks. So IVCC looking like they're going to pull this one out, barring, I don't know.
I wouldn't say this one's over yet, Tyler.
Sort of miracle.
You really can't say this one's over yet.
Yes.
A lot could happen in a minute 36.
Yeah. It's Doherty. We got a screen from Marks. Picks up her dribble and finds Marks. Brea lost it.
There it is. Yep, there it is.
Here they come. And we got a whole lot of moving around, and then eventually a foul is called.
Hey, one turnover leads to another, and suddenly we might have a close game here, Tyler.
We might need about 20 turnovers leading to 21 turnovers for it to be a close game. But you never know.
There's that quick math again.
So we'll just pretend that IVCC wins this game, okay? And then coming up on Saturday, we'll be bringing you some IVCC Lady Eagles basketball live from Waubonsie as they're going to be taking on Prairie State. My understanding is you will not be able to attend.
It's up in the air.
It's up in the air.
I walked into work and I asked, and he said, apparently Saturday night's Sadie in our local area.
Oof. Sadie who?
Sadie something.
Sadie Hawkins.
Sadie Hawkins.
Right. Yeah.
And so my boss is kind of tweaking about that, which is understandable.
Understandable, of course.
But it's Waubonsie. I've been waiting to go to Waubonsie.
I know.
It'd be tough if.
Well, next Saturday, hopefully, if they win that game, we'll be here for we'll also be there for the regional championship game. So that'll be cool. Love to do that.
Hopefully, we get to see the guys in Waubonsie as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, there it is again.
Give me that charge. Yes, sir.
There's that shoulder again from 22.
Yep. Charge taken by Jenna Luchetto.
Oh, Hurst.
So 6 o'clock is going to be the game time on Saturday. It might be me and Mason Lucas on the call. Could be exciting. Of course, Jacob Steinberg going to come with us. He'll run the camera.
I'll be watching wherever I am.
He'll be watching. And Aaron will be watching. He'll be one of the loyal watchers as Talty lines it up. And that 3 no good. Tracks down the rebound, and it's going to IVCC. So 6 o'clock, IVCC probably going to be taking on Prairie State, who they beat earlier this year by something between 5 and 10 points or 5 and
something
15
like
points.
That.
I don't know.
Unofficially.
Talty. See, what are they rolling the ball for? I don't know. Never mind. It's irrelevant.
I think it's better if they just keep doing their thing.
Yep. Good block there by Luchetto. Lexi Marks off to the races. Dunk the ball. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, never mind.
That will not do.
Hey, you know what? If she would have dunked it,
would have worked.
Missed it.
I think last game, Lexi Marks was on the fast break, and you said dunk the ball out loud, and she missed the layup.
Missed the layup. Unbelievable.
Tyler, I'm starting to get this vibe like you really shouldn't keep doing that.
Just tell her to dunk the ball. It's pretty simple. Sanders steps out and steps back a little bit.
Oh, my goodness. She's showing she got some range, too.
Yes, she does. Well, she is the leading scorer for the team, averaging 18, and she's well over that point total this evening with 23, I believe.
If they would have been riding her like they are now, maybe this would be a little bit of a closer game.
Yeah, probably not.
Hey,
I mean, she's had a heck of a game, and they're still down by 30.
She's had a heck of a second half.
Yeah. So that's how our game is going to come to an end, though, as there was a carry, 81-49. Unless Paige Talty gets the ball, because something tells me she'll probably shoot it. Which we all want to see it.
I want to see it. I know I want to see it.
I don't see why not.
It's a respect thing. Oh, no.
That goes in. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
The crowd would have blown up. Oh, with 4 seconds left.
That goes in? Oh, that one didn't go in either. So that's how game one of the regional season for IVCC Lady Eagle basketball comes to an end, 81-49. The final, Julia Power had a whale of game, 27 points for her, and Quincy Weber shortly behind her with 12? 12 points for Quincy Weber. So it was a fantastic game. Closing remarks from you, Mr. Eric Pelican.
Hey, you know what? That wraps it up for us from the Eagles Nest.
Yeah.
That's pretty, it's been a hell of a ride.
It's been real, yeah.
It's been a hell of a ride. Hey, but you know what? That's a great way to start the playoffs for IVCC.
Yep.
I think they, like I said earlier, they have a real chance to win this thing. You know, they have a lot going for them right now. They have a nice road to the finals.
Yeah.
So, you know, IVCC with a lot to look forward to, and I'm excited for them too.
I'm very excited as well. Mason, do you have any closing comments to wrap it up with?
Well, great win for them. Rebounding and assists were big in this one, and as you say, they always make more baskets for the win.
Won.
Great game by both Pohar and Weber, and hopefully they can keep this going in Wabanzi, whoever they play.
Yep, sounds good. Looks like it, in all likelihood, will be Prairie State, but if it's Blackhawk, hey, we'll take that because we blew the
We'll definitely take that.
Blew the socks off.
You never know what can happen
in
any given game.
That's
you know?
true. Yeah,
never know.
They could come out to play and surprise us.
I just know tonight it was an honor to be in the presence of David Robinson, the Dream,
Hakeem Olajuwon,
and Derek.
And Derek Rose. It was great.
You know,
we make some lofty comparisons, but
hey,
that's okay.
Great way to send us home.
We love it.
Great way to send us home.
Once again, final score here from the Eagles Nest, 81-49. Tylertown will be back with you, well, let's see, on Saturday at 6 o'clock. Should be a great time for second-round regional action.
With a PM start.
Yeah, with a PM time.
Oh, I guess we are. I guess
it started 5 through.
Well, Wabanzi, we started a little bit earlier.
That's true. Well, the championship game will be at 2 o'clock on a Saturday, so it'll be a little bit earlier. So that's how it comes to a close. Here from the Eagles Nest, wrapping things up, Tylertown alongside Mr. Aaron Pelican. Aaron?
At Aaron Pelican, you already know. That's what's
know.
up.
And Mason Lucas, the stats man. Heck of a job on the stats. Jacob Steinberg doing very well on the camera, which seems to be going in and out here, but that's okay.
Which
the
isn't
game's
doing
over.
So well right
it's
now.
all right. It's okay. We did a great job throughout the game. No technical difficulties, no nothing. 81-49 our score, our final. Smooth sailing. Have a safe night, everybody. We'll talk to you Saturday, 6 o'clock, right here on the Ivy Leader YouTube page. Your home for Illinois Valley Community Lady Eagles basketball.
Drive home safely.
Beep, beep.